2020, I beg your pardon. My name is Michael Jordan Lukoma. Now, in a first story, it's day 3 of the Africa Kwetu Trek, now famously known as the Great Trek. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is leading a host of trekkers, including military, government and other high-profile members of the public on this historical move. Our reporters are among the trekkers, and now let's get a comment from them.
Well, it's real, like the distance is real. It's too much. I'm tired. I'm too tired.
The experience here, we are now learning because our parents they passed through that. We are here suffering with this, but we find this journey it is okay. But I get a heart attack, but I'll be okay.
So we are seeing it right now because you can see how hard this is, but we keep going. We appreciate what they did. We appreciate it more as we go forward.
We actually following our fathers, tracing our fathers' footsteps where they passed. Because particularly the group I'm in, Watoto wa Jeshi is a group for kids of the foreign comrades and those alive. So we're really tracing our father's footsteps, and it's really good, and we have learned the struggle was real, and we have to do everything possible to keep this revolution live.
Chovola batutambudde sawa ino mpulira bubi mu kifuba muno sewulira bulungi kifuba kitandise okunnumaluma naye mu linnya lya Katonda musaba amaziseeko kubanga kutambula ne President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni history tekijja kuvaawo ate era kimpadde ekyokuyiga nekinyongera n'amaanyi ne muyimbi munange ono Big Eye.
Okutambula kuno kyenjagala abavubuka bakuyiga ogamba nti ddala ab'ensangi zino balina ogamba okukimanya nti President waffe nti yatulwanirira nti yayiwawo omubiri ffe tuyita okuyiwawo omubiri ng'agulirawo ffe okulaba nga tufuna ki eddembe mu nsi yaffe. So kyenjagala abavubuka bave mbe balimu eyo nti oba ki nti buli omu naawe mu kyokola making sure nti oteekamu amaanyi osobola okutuuka because naye tiyakisanga ku sowaani okitegeera. Ffe kati abatuuseeyo eno tusobodde okulaba embeera yonna nti tebyali byangu okubeera mu kibira ennaku zonna ng'olina abantu b'olwanirira b'otamanyi okuba ffe twali nga tetunnaba kuzaalibwa okiwulira. So kitegeeza nti tulina okumutwala ng'omuzira waffe aye tulina okumwagala nnyo President waffe Museveni.
That must be in one of the towns where the president is making stopovers, interacting with the locals and the Ugandans there, some of whom are actually veterans, as they trek to Birembo, where they will be in 3 days from today. You saw Ivan Kahwa, our reporter, talking to a number of the trekkers, who included Big Eye, an artist King Michael, also an artist, and others who are part of the trek. Now, the trek on Sunday entered its second day, with trekkers having covered a distance of 70 kilometers from Galamba, where they started, to Bukatira, where they spent that night. President Yoweri Museveni is the chief trekker, and the exercise will climax on Friday, the 10th of January 2020. Our reporters, that is Ivan Kahwa and Philip Aguta, talked to other journalists and other people that are part of the trek. This is the latest update from them. Have that later on. The Uganda People's Defence Forces recruitment team selected 119 recruits from the 1,060 youth who turned up from Busoga sub-regions districts of Namutumba, Iganga, Bujiri, Luka and Bugweri. Most of the 900 youth that failed to make it to the recruitment of the UPDF was because they mainly presented fake academic documents and had no national identification numbers, and also lacked introductory letters from their villages.
Uganda People's Defence Forces has recruited 119 youth from Namutumba, Iganga, Bujiri, Luka and Bugweri districts, despite the overwhelming number that had turned up for enrollment. The head of the recruitment team in Eastern Uganda, Brigadier Kalachi, said that the huge turn-up is an indication that people still have confidence in the Uganda People's Defence Forces.
This interview will undertake people with certain qualifications. Okay? So if you have a qualification under, then don't disturb the thing, because we don't have time to do that.
The resident district commissioner Iganga, Eva Kwesiga, urged the youth who failed in the recruitment exercise to enroll for vocational courses to ensure that they become responsible citizens. Uganda People's Defence Forces 3rd Division spokesperson Major Teresponyi Turamanya also revealed that the enrollment exercise in Eastern Uganda has ended successfully.
I encourage those who have only senior 4 to look for schools and institutions where they can get educated more, they can enhance their skills so that they can exploit the opportunities in the country.
Parish priest of Kawete, Iganga Archdeaconry, retired Reverend Samuel Mutwalume, was killed by his own son, Sanon Mutwalume. This followed a conflict over a piece of family land that the retired man of God had planned to sell.
Retired Reverend Samuel Mutwalume of Iganga loved his son so much that he even named him after himself. Little did he know, however, that this son of his, Sanon Mutwalume, would one day be his cause of death. This is exactly what happened to a retired man of God whose beloved son, Sanon Mutwalume, hit and killed with a blunt object over a piece of land. It all started when the retired man of God attempted to sell his piece of land to Muzameru Nduga, also known as Jaja Nduga, a traditional healer in Iganga. Sanon allegedly hit his father in the head twice with a piece of wood, who died moments later. The area village chairperson Birari Waiswa says the suspect and his brothers had been embroiled in long misunderstandings with the deceased in regard to the same piece of land.
So tichitusanuisa nganze tichinsanuisa omutuze wange nditaiba muisemu kubaze na tibairewo mpulibuye kasimu.
Residents say the deceased had previously reported his children to both local authorities and police about death threats.
Enaku alikuba bamukubye bukube talwaire nti oba amutwaire ku mwidwaliro bamuyise bubi wedanda bakuwamanirira
olw'okufa kw'omutaka waife oyo abaire mukumi waife ng'atulabirira bano alabirira abaana baifaye mungwate bwamugereire.
Two relatives identified as Joy Ngobi and Florence Kagoya have been arrested to help police with investigations. Iganga CID officer Andrew Bumba asked residents to aid police arrest other suspects.
Omusaadde ono tuida kunoonyezaaku era nkiidi tuida kumufuna obanga mumufunye mwena mwida okutuyamba okufuna omusaadde ono oguze omusango guno gwa butemu obanga mumufunye tienda mwena mutwalira amateeka mu ngalo tuli kumuvunaana lwakuyita muntu ate wena omukwata w'omugema wamuyita wena tuida okuvunaana bwakuyita muntu.
Dorcas Kimono, UBC TV News.
Good morning, Uganda. Today is a great day to make someone's day. A wonderful day to rewrite the future. Today is a beautiful day to light up their world. Or maybe even the perfect day to say, you're my world. A marvelous day to make a brand new start. The perfect day to make the world smaller. Uganda, today isn't just another day. Today is your day. Airtel Money, with you always. Airtel Money, instant, secure, borderless.
We're coming to you live from Butekanga in Kamuli district.
In the sub-county where I come from, where my leadership is being practiced, yeah, money is really a big problem that is hindering women to join leadership.
And in case you didn't know, Fasi Fasi is a show intended to make way for women in the leadership sphere. How can we create a space where someone who does not have 20 million shillings but has the ideas can become a leader in our community? Did you know that the journey to becoming a politician is very costly, especially for women in rural areas like Kamuli, where the main source of income is subsistence farming? Going by numbers, money seems to be a critical factor in joining the political race. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's make way and make some noise.
This festive season, enjoy great value from Airtel with the all-new My Pakalast combo offers. Yes! We have customized especially for you the best deals on minutes, data, and SMS with our 3-in-1 My Pakalast combo to give you the best value as you stay in touch with friends and family this season. To activate My Pakalast voice combo, dial *100*2*1# to get started.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Tugenda ku Africana na enjuze ya Africa n'ebini lutalo ku mitwalo ebiri ne VIP emitwalo etaano olukulunkagano mu Februari mukono koni hotel kusandika 2 Februari Luwero Mujisa wekukala Kurukangana Februari Ajimotele Mbarara Mutwalo Kumu Kakumina Nyo Valentine's Freedom City Tutatiza Kome Piramide na David Lutalo and yet to get that concert Coca-Cola Centenary Bank Sibyangu Standard Hotel Ratete Roof for mattresses Nephew Nacho Mineral Water.
Yes, we thank you so much for watching UBC TV. This is our lunchtime news. Now, like we said in our first story, the Africa Kwetu Trek is in its day 3. And His Excellency, the President, is leading a very big team as they trek to Birembo, where they will climax the trek in the 6th day. That will be 3 days from now. We want to take you down to where they are currently. They slept at Bukomero Technical Institute and they set off from there at around 9:30-10. So we want to know how far they have gone ever since they left Bukomero. Let us now get to Philip Aguta and see how far they've gone.
See, the president is just behind me here with over 800 people now, and the trek started this morning in still in Chiboga, and we have so far moved for 6 kilometers, and we are almost going to the first resting point where the trekkers are going to have a light lunch, and this is one of the last groups the president is talking to. As you can see here, the cameraman is trying to move close to show you the president, and the president is not only walking here just for the sake of walking, but today he said he must be walking and mobilizing and trying to sensitize the community around about the war, how it started, where it is moving. That's why there are so many stopovers. Since morning from 9, we have so far moved only 6 kilometers. But under normal circumstances, if we are moving without these stopovers, we would have been so far. But the president says this is the only chance for him to talk to people, the communities around. Even if he gets an individual at a household level, he even branches and talk to him. So let us hear what the president is telling the community here in the local language. Come close, come close.
Kakati tulina engeri bbiri gye tuyitamu okulaba nti twongera amazzi eno mu byalo. Engeri esooka tuli ba mukisa nti tulina amazzi agatakalira ku river Mayanja eri wansi ku nsalo yaffe ne Nakaseke. Gatambuzibwa tanka ziri waggulu ku lusozi Kituuma, tujja kufuna tanka endala tukasuke ku lusozi olulala. Naye eno tulabye nti walako. Nze ne Dr. Keef ono ye chairperson wa kakiiko akakola ku by'amazzi n'amasannyalaze n'obutonde obw'omu ttaka. Tugenda kusindika district engineer wano asooka akole search alabe oba waliwo amazzi ge tusobola okusima tubawe borehole.
As you can see, the president is now moving away, and he has finished to talk to the communities here, and we are really on the hill. That's why the trek has been slowed down, because the place is hilly. This is one of the most historical sites in the struggle in 1980s, which was led by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. This Chiboga district where we are now is very historical because of some key issues, because the president said when they launched their struggle, they plan to block the road to Hoima, such that it is cut from Kampala, and this is where General Eli Tumwine, one of the popular generals known, lost the eye. As you can know, many of us always see Tumwine putting on glasses. That's because this is the place where he lost his eye, and this is where also the NRA rebels were attacked by the Tanzanian army, and many of them, including Eli Tumwine, that's how he lost the eye. And also it is in Chiboga that the president declared the war against government of 1980s. That's all what we have to now. We are going to have a rest here in this
place called Kagogo. From here, people take light lunch. Then we shall proceed to Kalagala, and that's where we are going to rest today. That's after walking for about 20 kilometers. Today, we are going to have a rest. Back to you in the studios in Kampala.
Yes, now that is the feed from where they are. They slept at Bukomero Technical Institute and they're now heading to another stopover. As you saw, His Excellency the President was meeting up at a certain point where they was talking to the villagers, the locals there, and the Honorable Ruth Nankabirwa helped him to speak the strong Luganda that was relevant at that point, as you saw. So we shall be keeping you updated. Just as you saw, we have a team down there. Philip Aguta is with Ivan Kahwa, and we have Jagenda Semakula and Haruna Mtesasra as well. So we have a very strong team there. Just as you know, His Excellency President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's love for agriculture, I don't think they can leave that trek without him visiting a number of plantations. You can see how they are now sloping into this banana plantation. Probably it's connected to where they used to hide and things like that. But as you can see, that is the trek to Birembo. This trek is in remembrance of how they moved to Birembo and the battle that was in Birembo, that is in Bunyoro sub-region in Kakumiro district, where they had a battle there as they moved to attack Kabamba. We shall keep you updated about this trek and wherever they will reach. Now, moving on in news besides the trek, police has come out and clarified why they had to stop the planned consultation meeting by People Power activists led by Chadondo East Member of Parliament Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, also known as Bobby Wine. Police spokesperson Fred Enanga, currently addressing the media at police headquarters, described Chagulanyi's planned consultation as illegal after failure to fulfill the required guidelines as per the Public Order Management Act. Police confirms that the arrest of 16 persons, including the 3 legislators. Meanwhile, there is heavy deployment around Kasangati and part of Gayaza. Kasangati Road is blocked as police clears the debris put by angry supporters of People Power. The detail of the story will come in our subsequent bulletins because our teams are still on the ground. Yes, we'll keep you posted on all those stories. Moving on to international news, mourners packed the streets of the Iranian capital, Tehran, for the funeral of the slain Iranian military commander, Qasem Soleimani. Soleimani was assassinated in a U.S. drone strike in Iraq on Friday on the orders of President Donald Trump. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, led prayers and at one point was seen weeping. Iran has vowed severe revenge for the death of Soleimani and on Sunday pulled back from the 2015 nuclear accord. Soleimani, aged 62, spearheaded Iranian military operations in the Middle East and was regarded as a terrorist by the United States. Donald Trump said that Soleimani was plotting imminent attacks on the U.S. diplomats and military personnel in Iraq and elsewhere in the region. Relatedly, President Donald Trump has threatened severe sanctions against Iraq after its parliament called on U.S. troops to leave their country. Trump told reporters that the U.S. has a very extraordinary expensive airbase in Iran that cost billions of dollars to build, adding that they would not leave unless Iran paid back the U.S. for it. Tensions are high after the U.S. assassinated Iranian General Qasem Soleimani in Baghdad last week. The new head of Iran's Quds force, which Soleimani led, has vowed to expel the U.S. from the Middle East with Iran vowing severe revenge. Soleiman, aged 62, spearheaded Iranian military operations in the Middle East and was regarded as a terrorist by the government of the US. The general's remains have now returned home, where mourners packed the streets of Tehran early on Monday. That is all we had for you this afternoon. Of course, with our upcoming bulletins, Kiswahili in the evening, Luganda at 7 p.m. sharp, and English will come at 8 and 10. All that is arranged to keep you posted about whatever is happening all over the world. Just keep it UBC TV. My name is Michael Jordan Lukomwa. Enjoy the whole week and the whole of today. Bye-bye.
January.